Hi, welcome to third video of this Java programming series. In this video, we are going to discuss what is an object, how a class and object are related. So I think you'll be knowing this slide in case if you have seen my last video on what is a class, but still we will explain from the beginning shortly. So a professor wanted to present something to his students. He wanted to buy a pen, pencil and eraser for a class of 60 students. So he buys 60 pen, 60 pencil and 60 eraser. He started giving a pen, pencil and eraser to one student for each student. So everyone is getting, and finally the last student is coming, and finally the professor finds that he is uh, left with one pencil and one pen, and he don't have any eraser. So that means that accidentally or by mistake he has given two eraser to any one of the student in the crowd. So the next year he wanted to find a solution for this problem. He don't want that same incident to repeat. So finally he found find a solution. Instead of giving pen, pencil and eraser in hand, why don't we get a box, place that pen, pencil and eraser inside the box, and finally hand over the box to the student, so that every student will get exactly one pen, pencil and eraser and no confusion will occur this time. So this is the idea that arose as a solution to the problem, right? The same story, we have created a class named pencil box, pen, pencil and eraser as an entity inside the class, right? Now what is an object? I will show you a slide. I will show you something here. So professor finally found a solution through his mind. So what are those 60 boxes that has been distributed to the students came from? Where are those 60 boxes from that are distributed to the students came from? The answer to the question is the idea that arose from the professor mind is the reason for this 60 boxes to come to this class. So I can relate this idea from the professor mind to the class actually, and as an outcome of that idea, we have now got 60 boxes, and each box contains a pen, a pencil, and eraser, and that has been distributed to every student. So I can relate these 60 boxes to object. So object is nothing but something, an entity created by having class as blueprint. So the professor had an idea. That idea is a class or idea is a blueprint. Based on that blueprint, he has created 60 boxes and handed over every box to every student. So the idea is a class, and the outcome of that idea is 60 boxes, and 60 boxes is 60 object. We can relate. Since the story was about 60 students, I have mentioned as 60. We cannot accumulate 60 boxes inside a single slide, so that I have given just 10 boxes. Just make it any count you need, right? So now we have created 10 boxes here. I can slowly move this topic to a technical point of view, so that we can start coding. So we have 10 boxes here. I have given a name for each box, S1, S2, S3. I mean student 1, student 2, student 3 till student 10. So we have 10 boxes here and 10 names here. So in case I have an idea in mind and have created 10 boxes here, I have given 10 names here. How can we represent this concept in Java code? So we have a class here. So based on this class as blueprint, I want an object to be created. So as of now, you don't need to worry about this syntax and the main function syntax also. Just look at this line alone. This is the class pencil box. We need to create an object for this class. We can create n number of objects for any classes and this class also. The syntax to create a object is class name, that is pencil box, space the name you wanted to give for object name, then followed by equal, then followed by new class name, open brace, close brace and semicolon. So this line will create memory spaces for all these variables, and then name that memory space as S1. So this is the simple example or simple explanation for creating an object. So I think the basic explanation of object is clear, and how classes and objects are related is clear. I think I can give one more hint with a story, with the same story. So the idea arranged in the professor mind is a class. Based on the idea, based on the idea as a blueprint, as an outcome of that idea, the professor has created 60 boxes, and the 60 boxes are objects. The same story, as an example, we have created sample 10 boxes, name for each box, and finally the same concept we have represented in Java code. So so class is nothing but a blueprint, and object is nothing but an entity created based on class as blueprint. So any number of objects can be created for a class. So I think the video is informative. In case you have any queries, you can leave comment below. Thanks for watching. Keep supporting us.